27 of the 30-day digital challenge. Just 3 days left to go. We've hit 2 million video views. So I can only thank the people that really helped comment, like, and share. It's been brilliant. Now, today is day 27. Now, if you're one of the 3 people who I haven't managed to tell yet today, it's my birthday. And this is real digital marketing dedication, really helping develop digital skills, even on my birthday. Now, one of the things we're going to be covering today, so important in the world of digital marketing, is all about turning marketing efforts into revenue generation. Now, if you've worked in marketing for a few years now, you'll have probably witnessed the divide between sales and marketing. Now, if you're lucky enough to work in a business where the two go hand in hand, then that's great. But we're still seeing that sales and marketing are quite separate entities. And one of the things I want to do today is look at all of your marketing efforts in relation to actual revenue. Now, in 2018, there should be absolutely nothing that you're doing that isn't leading to revenue. Now, yes, there is brand awareness, but that's something that we call your maintenance marketing. With online marketing and digital, the opportunities are pretty much endless in terms of getting your brand out there, because we've got video, we've got so many different social channels: Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram. The thing is if your brand is present online, it can be found in Google, you are very socially active on social media, and you're using things like email marketing, then there is no reason that you will not have good brand recognition, good brand awareness. Now, when we're looking at revenue generation, so one of the things that I'm asked all the time is that how do you wake up every day and actually generate leads? Now, where businesses go wrong is they come at it from the opposite angle. They try and market their business. Now, I haven't lost the plot. What I'm talking about here is that we should be doing campaign marketing. And if you've witnessed or watched any of my 30-day videos, you'll know that the only thing that works in digital is momentum marketing. And this is by doing things like the 30-day challenge. Now, whether people have liked it or not, they've probably seen my videos, whether they've watched it or not. But they'll have kept seeing the brand, they'll have kept seeing my face. And ultimately, there'll be people out there who are obviously watching the challenge, they're building momentum. Now, the whole aim here is to bridge the digital skills gap, but to reach more of an audience. Now, if we've managed as a brand, or me as a person, to reach 2 million people in just 30 days, that's pretty good brand awareness. But that's not all the campaign is about. What we're looking to do is get people involved. We're looking to build our network. We're looking to increase our engagement on social media channels. We're looking to build a tribe. We're looking to get people who are passionate about digital involved in digital marketing and involved in actually implementing actionable tips. It's not about selling. Yes, obviously we're not doing this for the good of our health. We're doing, digital marketing, and obviously the more our brands out there, the scale of probability is that obviously the more people who know about us and maybe visit our website and have enjoyed digital marketing tips, yes, those people will maybe go on to participate in one of our events, our webinars, online courses, face-to-face, anything like that. But we're not looking to sell to people who are not interested in digital. We're looking to target people who are interested in developing the digital skills. And the thing is that we're trying to add value to our network. So regardless whether somebody goes on to buy or not, if they've had a positive experience and they've watched the 30-day challenge, are they going to be more likely to refer? Well, of course they are. So one of the things that we know is that you have to have an ever-evolving skill set in the world of digital. It feels like the digital landscape is huge. Now, the good news is there's only a few key channels. Social media, we've got email marketing, and we've got things like SEO. Now, once we break it down into sort of key topics, one of the things you're looking for is kind of online presence and obviously driving lead generation and conversion every day. Now, how do you do that? Often when I meet businesses, our clients say to us, we're not generating enough sales, so therefore we're not generating enough leads. Well, it could be that you actually are generating enough leads, because the thing is we spend so much time trying to nurture and follow up leads that maybe we're missing out on some of the opportunities and we're leaving the lead too long. Now, one of the things that I want to point out here is that in business, one of the things we see with skill set is that people are spending longer sourcing and hiring agencies and third parties, whereby if they'd actually implemented and learned how to do it themselves, there can be a nice balance. Yes, you don't want to be an expert in everything, but when it comes to digital marketing, you want to have a really firm digital skill set where you can make amends to your business, and you can be dynamic in your digital marketing, because you shouldn't be held back because computer says no, agency says lead time, and so on and so on. At the end of the day, if it's about resource and it's about profitability, the more you can learn and handle, the more diverse your skill set, actually, the better your digital marketing is going to be, because you can be creative. You don't want to be held back in anything in digital, because the whole thing is it has to be instant. You can't wait 3 weeks to do something nowadays in 2018. You know, this is the difference between things like direct mail. You know, it used to take 21 days to get a response, but with an email, you can send it straight away. Now, if you are spending a lot of time trying to find a web company, trying to find these people, try and identify the tasks that you do that actually have a money related value, and cut out all the others. Outsource everything that you can and focus purely on the things that are earning you money. Now, I want you to test and test and test. In digital marketing, what we see is that once you actually start doing things like Facebook advertising or online advertising or email marketing, that people often have this sort of one campaign wonder, and they send out an email and then they might follow it up with something like, or, you know, if everyone who opened it, here's another offer. We want to be more dynamic. We want to market based on people's behavior. And when it comes to turning your marketing into a revenue generator, this is where behavioral marketing really comes into place. Because the thing is, if you're dynamic in digital marketing and you're focusing on projects that your customers are seeing, the difference here is that some people will go and do a labor of love on a website. They'll spend 12 months as a key project or 3 months working on the website. But to all intents and purposes, the customers are not seeing anything. They're not seeing anything new. So you need to balance it. So think about testing. Think about automating your lead nurturing, because 79% of leads never, ever get converted into a sale. Now, the first thing you can do in terms of turning your marketing into a revenue generator is do a campaign to your lovely customers. Now, if you've listened to any of my videos before, we know that customers obviously have got no acquisition cost, but on average, they are going to spend 33% more with your business. So the whole thing about marketing is that we have ready-made prospects available that we can sell to. And at the end of the day, all businesses are trying to do the same three things: increase the customer base, their average order value, and the purchase frequency. So 80% of business-to-business purchase cycles are now completed before a buyer even considers contacting a vendor. Now, gone are the days of the same sort of having to have a meeting, you know, go through a proposal. You know, we've shortened the actual sales cycle by having online marketing. And you know what? It doesn't, and not every business needs to meet somebody in person to sell. So one of the things you need to consider is actually developing relevant content and work with the sales and marketing departments together so that you can start placing content at the relevant touch points of that person's buying cycle. Because 50% of people are very qualified when they inquire, but they're not ready to buy. Now, that's a key difference to a lead not converting, because some people will maybe do a callback and maybe a third callback and so on. But really, by sort of day 21, that person has been forgotten in the lead nurturing. And this is why getting automation is so critical, because in 2018, if you can do two things, you can market based on someone's behavior, and you can trigger marketing and automate marketing based on behavior, you then start to see a very different lead nurturing cycle, because you don't have to be involved all of the times. And this is where we're seeing businesses already reap massive successes on things like Facebook. using messenger bot marketing. Now we're building messenger bots like I can't even tell you, day in, day out. We're teaching messenger bot marketing so that people can do it themselves, because at the end of the day, you can build a bot in 60 minutes. That could save you 600 hours. So when we look at marketing as a revenue generator, we've got to look at the return on the investment. And the thing is if you learn how to do something yourself and you can save 600 hours in terms of productivity and the cost of building the actual bot itself, you can really start to take control and you are driving your digital marketing. I would say that 80% of businesses I meet are dabbling in digital. They're doing a bit of this and a bit of that and a bit of this, and they're expecting amazing results. At the end of the day, you don't have a consistent, frequent set of actions that you're doing every day, and you wake up knowing that for instance, how many sales you need to make that day, how many leads you need to generate, what web traffic you need to get that. If you don't know those critical things, you're never, ever going to succeed in digital marketing. And this is the maths of selling. At the end of the day, it's a maths of marketing, because it is amazing how many people will look at their website, and if I ask them how many people filled in a contact us form this week, they do not know. Now, that's a lead. And the thing is you need to know where your traffic is coming from, what they're doing when they land on your site, and most importantly, when are they turning into a profitable customer and how many a day? And when I say profitable customer, we're not looking at spending 600 hours developing a customer that's maybe worth £49 to you. You have to put lead nurturing in so that people can, number one, be self-serve and find the content when they're not ready to speak to the vendor. But also you need to keep reminding them about that product or service, because at the end of the day, there's a lot of businesses out there that if they're doing a product or service, that the person's not going to die if they don't source it. And often we're triggered to buy something because we see something in maybe our email. Now, try and think about creating a lead quality SLA, a service level agreement in your business. This is the number one that I would do with any client, because what you actually have to understand is that when you deploy a lead nurturing process and you're maybe generating leads, that you need that lead to be picked up when the person's engaged. Now, this is the difference to people signing up for newsletters on a website and getting an email 4 weeks down the line in that monthly cycle. In 2018, that is just bad marketing, because if I was on a website, 4 weeks time, I've probably been off, bought from your competitor, and I'm already using a product or service. You haven't just got the opportunity of nurturing me, you've lost me. Now, this is all about automation behavior. Now, hopefully that's helping you understand a couple of things you can do in your business just by understanding what happens with a lead when it comes into the business and where they come from. Maybe do a flow chart, understand all of your lead sources, where they come into, so where is the lead recognized and who it goes to. Then look at the process from what happens from the minute the person gets it, what is the time from that person getting a follow-up. Now, it could be that somebody goes to call them and then leaves it 24 hours. Now, could there be a piece of marketing that triggers in between, or a piece of marketing based on the fact if they went back to your website that day, they get another piece of marketing? So try and think about a flow chart, look at your pipeline, and maybe spend time every month on a pipeline management. Start improving, the SLA as you go through the flow chart. Now, hopefully that's helped in terms of some digital marketing tips for turning your marketing into a revenue generator. Now, tomorrow is day 28, and then we have literally just got day 28, day 29 and day 30. So on Friday we finish. So please help us exceed our 2 million. I mean, it's amazing we've reached that so far, but because it's my birthday, maybe that will incentivize. I've been bringing digital marketing tips to you for 10 minutes every day live on Facebook at 1 p.m. So help the cause, share our digital marketing tips, and don't forget, if you go to Facebook, go to Business Consort, like the page so you get notifications of obviously all of the tips that we release, but join the group, because we'll be releasing all of the 30 days in a PDF with video and extra tips with checklists, templates, and all those sorts of things. So I'll see you on day 28. And tomorrow we're going to be looking at reducing costs and maximizing profits. So have a great day, everyone. Take care. Bye now.